Well then, this is a quick walk around video, and this is for a Toyota Auris, and it's the 1.6 petrol Icon model. This particular car's covered 83,000 miles. It's got a full service history and is in really lovely condition. Go around the car for you, finishing this sort of ice blue metallic, which looks really nice on the car. Front of the car, very clean for the age. Lights and lenses are completely clear and intact without any cracks or condensation on them. Bonnet generally good. There are obviously some stone chips, but they are relatively light, but completely in keeping with the age and mileage of the car. Coming on the near side first, very smooth in the panel work. No sort of immediate indentations that sort of jump out at you. Near side front alloy, very clean indeed. Try to get my shadow out of the way. Near side rear alloy, again, absolutely unmarked there. Back again, generally clean, only lightest of marks. Offside, driver's side, again, very smooth in the panels. I'm looking for any indentations, can't see any actually. Offside rear alloy, again, lovely condition. And manual panel work, very good indeed. And final alloy is lovely. You know, as I say, it's in really lovely condition. There will be the odd minor mark on the car, but they are minor indeed. It's been kept very well. Coming to the back of the car, good sized boot in the vehicle. Been kept very well as back here as well. Load liner fitted, obviously means the carpeted areas are really clean underneath. Just coming to the back now, and obviously for a family car, these are normally very heavily used in the back, as most hatches are. This one is absolutely beautifully clean back here, and I apologise for the slight glare. Coming into the front and driver's side, passenger side rather. Again, footwell area is lovely and clean. Passenger seat, again, in fantastic condition. Finally coming on the driver's side, door cards, as with all of them, been kept beautifully. Same goes for the footwell areas, very clean. And the driver's seat itself, which should show a fair amount of wear, shows virtually nothing at all. So inside the car now, as always, the engine's running, so dash can be seen illuminated. Dashboard just looks pristine, absolutely as new. Radio working absolutely as it should. Obviously information to screen as well. And then you've got your rear camera, again, working exactly as intended. It's been kept absolutely beautifully. And let's come up to the driver's binnacle. Steering wheel again, fantastic condition. 83,099 miles recorded, and there are no warning lights on this car at all while the engine's running. Finally, just to show you, owner's manual pack and lock and wheel nut key set, all here and present with the car. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Toyota Auris. It's a 1.6 Icon. This car is registered VN14WMA, and with a mileage of 83,093 miles recorded. The reason for the video is basically so if anyone's online looking at the car in our advert, they actually get to see the very car advertised in operation. And the reason we do it is simply because, like countless people, we've been to see cars which have looked absolutely fine in photographs and descriptions given, only to get there after a long drive to find out that it's got an obvious fault that shows up as soon as you drive the car, so hence that's why we do it. The road test is also done on these very quiet country roads very close to our premises, and this actually forms part of the road test route we take our customers on. And the reasoning behind it is hopefully that then it will be representative of what you feel yourself should you be offered a test drive in the car. So coming to the car, it's been very well looked after mechanically, and I hate used car sales cliches, especially the one that says it drives like new, which brings me to it drives like new. It just drives so ridiculously tight, it's ridiculous. You know, regardless of the miles, this is why the Japanese are brilliant. You know, they drive as well, but high mileage as low mileage generally if cared for. Engine starts instantly and settles to a smooth, even idle. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at all relating to the engine or any other part of the car. But the engine's just, again, your typical Japanese 4-cylinder petrol. They do it better than any other country building cars. It's sweet, it's docile, it's tractable, it's economical, it's reliable, all the things you want any car to be. And I'm going to lose the argument with this lorry, so I'm going to try and get over as far as I possibly can. Rarely see anything on these roads. But yeah, no, it's a peach of an engine. It really is. You know, it's not sporting. It's not designed to be. It's designed to basically transport families around from A to B reliably, smoothly, and quietly, and it does an absolutely fantastic job at doing that. I'm hoping that chap's going to stop. He's not going to stop there. Coming back to the engine, obviously then feeds them clutch and gearbox. Clutch on the car, absolutely perfect, smooth in actuation. Bike points exactly where it's meant to be, so it all feels fine. 6-speed manual gearbox, obviously to help economy and performance. Again, a very typically Japanese gearbox. You know, it's slick, it's smooth, it's precise, and it feels exactly as it would have done when it was new. So they engineer these primary controls absolutely beautifully. They really do. So coming to the steering on the car, again, you know, no particular sporty pretensions to the car. I'm not going to pretend it's going to be sort of handling like a Mazda MX-5. It doesn't. But the steering is slick, it's precise, it's accurate, it's well weighted. It's not over light. You know, it is light. It makes sort of, you know, particularly sort of town driving and going into tight spaces very nice. But it doesn't feel kind of over light and devoid of any kind of, you know, feel of, you know, where the car's going, basically, like some cars seem to be. It also tracks absolutely dead straight. There's no vibrations at this speed or any speed up to the legal limit. Suspension on the car, what I'm looking for in particular is there's a particularly horrible bump about to come up any second now. It's awful. Just listen out for the kind of clonks or rattles coming from underneath the car that shouldn't be there, and there are literally none at all. It is, as I said at the start of the video, you know, you get in one of these at this mileage and it just feels, you could get one done delivery mileage and it feels pretty much exactly the same. You know, what the suspension gives you is, again, it's concentrating basically on transporting people comfortably. So you've got a very comfortable, controlled ride. Deals with kind of the small imperfections very well on the road. It doesn't lean or loll up to the corners. It isn't sporting to the corners, as I said before, but it's very tidy in the way it goes about its business. No one's going to kind of, you know, unless you really want to sort of push on hard, then no one's going to complain. So 99% of driving, this car does absolutely superbly well, I have to say. So I'm just going to swing around here. This is the halfway point. I'm just going to give the brakes a good old shove in a second and make sure no one's directly behind me. Actually, while I remember, getting up to speed, the little camera up there doesn't come with the car. I'm having it taken out for the lady because this was part exchange to us, so that's going to be removed and sent back to her, so don't expect it to come with the car. So brakes, just give a good shove. Really nice solid brake pedal on the car, nice and powerful, pulls the car up nice and straight and true, and there's no pulsing or vibrations coming back through the brake pedal at all, so all very, very nice indeed. Finally, to come inside, it's not been cleaned yet. As we can tell by the fact we haven't removed that yet, but it's in lovely condition. It really, really is, and sensationally well made, as these Japanese cars are. They really bolt them together well. No creaks, no groans, no rattles. You know, genuinely feels, you know, all the plastics look in really nice order as well. Dash design is very kind of logical and simple to operate. So you've got your radio there, with the reverse camera built into it. You've got your climate control system, which pumps out absolutely ice cold air, by the way. Then simple instrument cluster in front, not overdone, not over fussy, just simple to take the information in. all very nice and easy to read. You've got this nice leather bound steering wheel, feels great in hand, with again absolutely no wear in it at all. So I mean, as I said at the start of the video, it's only brief, it's only meant to be, but it's here to just feedback on any obvious issues or anything else that we can immediately spot, and there's nothing at all. Genuinely, it drives amazingly well, it really does. As always though, if you've got any questions about the car, don't hesitate, do give us a call.